Thank you for joining us. Today, we're going to be talking about lesson 10 of Napoleon Hill's famous book, The Law of Success. The law of success is a single law with a lot of lessons, which is different because a lot of times you hear the laws of this and the laws of that. This is a law, the law of success, in 17 lessons. He actually started out with 15, 1928, then expanded to 16, and in the late 1930s added the lesson number 17. This is lesson number 10. Lesson number 10 is about pleasing personality. A couple of reminders to begin with. A pleasing personality is not about impressing people. It's about lifting them. And his bottom line basically is that a pleasing personality is a quiet power that costs nothing, that compounds daily and turns ordinary ability into extraordinary results. Pretty powerful. And Napoleon Hill obviously was way ahead of his time talking about it. And when he created this book, Law of Success, he was way ahead of his time. Way ahead. Because the things that he creates in terms of the law lessons are timeless, just absolutely, totally timeless. Napoleon Hill, bottom line, taught that a pleasing personality isn't about charm or polish. A pleasing personality is a deliberate success strategy. I'll talk about a couple of things that the lesson highlights. First of all, pleasing personality is a cause of success, not a byproduct. Hill makes it clear that success doesn't make you likable. Likability creates opportunity and cooperation and influence that lead to success. Pleasing personality is what it takes to be successful. The pleasing personality is built from attitudes, not appearance. Your tone, your patience, your empathy, your humility, and emotional control matter far more than your looks or education or credentials. We even think about today in this world of technology where you may not even see somebody and do business with them. So your tone, your patience, your empathy and humility and emotional control far exceed the requirements of your looks, your education, or credentials. I was talking with somebody just recently that did not have a lot of formal education, but they had a lot of education in the school of hard knocks, if you know what I mean. Sometimes you just need to realize that you've got education when you're on the streets, when you're doing what you're doing just to survive. And those skills are incredibly valuable and just you can't put a number on them. I actually considered suggesting to this person that they become a doctor of hard knocks. Doctorate in hard knocks, a doctorate of life itself. So credentials are important. I'm not going to minimize the value of education, but the training and the life experience is really important. A pleasing personality will help you understand that people respond to how you make them feel. You've heard it said that people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care, how much you feel for them, how much you are like them in terms of feeling. A pleasing personality puts others at ease and makes them feel respected, heard, and valued. And this whole thing, the value that they get opens doors that blunt force can never open. A pleasing personality is essential to leadership and influence. Those who master this lesson of a pleasing personality naturally attract allies, naturally attract clients, and naturally attract followers because the people want to work with them. Pleasing personality is essential in leadership. And lastly, in this context, a pleasing personality can be intentionally developed. The stress that Hill gives is that a pleasing personality is a trainable habit cultivated through self-discipline, awareness, and consistent practice in your life, not just luck or not just genetics. Again, going back to Hill's reminder, pleasing personality is not about impressing people, it's about lifting them up. A pleasing personality is quiet power. It costs nothing. It compounds daily, turns ordinary ability into extraordinary results. A few quotes from Hill I'll give you. A pleasing personality is a fulcrum on which success pivots. Personality is to the individual what perfume is to the flower. It is not what you say, but how you say it that determines your influence with others. Boy, isn't that so powerful? And finally, no individual has the right to be unhappy, pessimistic, or discourteous and still expect success. If you're going to be unhappy or pessimistic or discourteous, don't expect success. Don't expect it. One of the things that I have created is a daily success checklist, and I'll just give this to you for your information. If you'd like to have a copy of it, I'll be happy to send it to you. You can connect with me at paul@wilsonabq.com, paul@wilsonabq.com, or text me your information and I can send this to you. Send me your email address and I'll send this to you. Pleasing Personality Daily Success Checklist. The morning intention, set the tone. Begin each day with a positive mental attitude. Choose to be patient, calm, and respectful, regardless of circumstances. And remind yourself every day, my attitude determines my influence. Communication and presence. Speak with kindness and sincerity, not superiority. Listen without interrupting or planning your reply. Make eye contact and show genuine interest in others. Keep your tone calm, warm, and steady, even under pressure. Interaction with others. Make at least one person feel valued or encouraged today. Avoid criticism, sarcasm, or unnecessary correction. Practice courtesy and tact, especially when you disagree, and replace impatience with understanding. Emotional control. Pause before reacting emotionally. Refuse to express anger, resentment, or negativity. Take responsibility for your mood. Don't export it to others. And choose response over reaction. Your personal character. Practice humility. Be confident without arrogance. Be dependable. Do what you say you'll do. Admit mistakes quickly and without excuses, and end the day asking, did my presence make things better? And finally, in the evening reflection, building the habit, did people seem to be easy around you today? Where did I allow irritation to go? And what will I do differently tomorrow to be more pleasing and more effective? It's a great checklist, keeping you in line and on task. Napoleon Hill is a genius. He absolutely is a genius. And his creation of these tools, the lessons, are just absolutely phenomenal. And I'm really pleased that Mr. Hill figured it out to give us this great information, great skills, great knowledge, great information that we can use to become even better of who we are. So I'd encourage you to take a look at that book, The Law of Success, and capture those lessons, put them in your heart, and act upon them. That's it for the lesson today. My phone number again is 505-706-2868, 505-706-2868, or you can email me at paul@wilsonabq.com. Call me or text me if you need any further information. You can also go on my website, paulwilsondelivers.com. I have a speaking business. I'll be happy to talk with your group if you know of some group that needs to be energized and inspired. Or I have a coaching program if you know of anybody that's interested in getting a little more horsepower over their life. Life is way too short to waste. Have a great day today. Have a great week today. Have a great life today. We'll talk soon.